what's up?
Buju, I pay respect to this man. You know how we love you in reggae music. This man was the biggest in Southside and the realest.
Yes,
for years. The real Buju.
People always think it's Mark Anthony, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's my brother. I love him, but 27 years ago, he passed away. And Buju, I never met him, but I listened to his music. And this guy was a warlord, right? Yeah. He'd get on stage with other artists, his records, live records, where he's telling the other artists, clashing, that they can't mess with him, that when he spits fire, that he breathes underwater. Yeah. And all this beautiful music, he tells the artists, you can't mess with me. I spit fire. I breathe under the water. Like, I am the greatest. And the greatest of all time is waiting to come on stage. You know, like, imagine Buju, you say that, and Sizzler's coming, and Capleton's coming, and he clashed with everybody.
So, you know, the musical dynamics has been going on for years. How you been, Joey Crack?
Oh, I'm great, Buju. I love your album.
Nice.
I just left our brother's house, Cali.
Yeah, how's he doing?
#1 reggae album in the game right now.
Yeah.
And it's much bigger than reggae.
Yes.
And, you know, Buju, you're iconic. I want to talk about the album. Of course, Buried Alive is my song.
Oh, that's where you want to start? You're not going to give them a little bit of history about Joey Crack and the Terror Squad posse back in the Boogie Down Bronx, back in the early days when we were just all packed and crammed into this one Mercedes, and you being a driver in the Mercedes Benz was leaned to one side.
Yo, Buju, man, me and you.
Those were the days, Joey. Came a long way, bro.
You. And you want to know why, Buju?
Big up the Puerto Rican massive. My Puerto Rican family, macho. Yeah? Macho. Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Buju. Every time you come to New York, you call me up, you say, Joey, pick me up.
Yeah, right away. Yeah. And you know, I only roll with the real, you know. I can't roll it. Can't say that on here, but I can't roll with the P. I can't roll with the cats. I got to roll with the true guys, you know what I mean? The real ones. The lion.
I always say to myself, every time we go around Jamaicans or Caribbean people, they wouldn't let you eat your food. We tried. You used to be like, Joe, let's go to Jamaican restaurant. We go to eat, and you was like...
What are you doing? Leave him alone.
You was like the Michael Jackson, Buju, of Jamaicans, and they wouldn't let you eat. They love you so much. And I realized how much... that's why I used to hang out with the Puerto Ricans, because they wouldn't bother you like the Jamaicans.
Not really so bad about, you know, it was also, it gives me an opportunity to see that community in depth. You know what I mean? Being around you gave me the opportunity to see the Latin community, the Puerto Rican community up there in the Bronx, and it broadened my mindset as it concerns other cultures and music. Again, you know, everything was a learning experience, Joey. Thank you.
You know, Buju, we beat up a couple of guys. We leave that alone because it's peace. But Buju and the Terror Squad beat up a couple of guys, huh?
Hey, what are you saying to these people out there in the cyber world, man? That was back in the days, like I said, we did rolling in the pussycat. You know, in the streets, in those streets, you got to rep.
Oh, yes. And let me tell you something, Buju. I was scared to fly.
Yeah.
And I remember once I started flying, I flew to Jamaica, and I had a little show. Yeah. Buju came with 500 guys on motorcycles. The Gargamel come 500, and everybody say, that's Joey's man. Buju come.
Yeah, you couldn't be in Jamaica and don't come represent and make sure you're taken care of and the gang is good. That's Terror Squad in the building, right?
Yo, let me tell you something, Butcher, man. I love you so much. You, my brother, nothing changed since the first day I met you. Shout out to Khaled.
Straight from the heart. Joey Crack, you've always been one of the real ones, you know. All my friends, Cool and Dre.
They good. Let me tell you something, Buju. I was so disappointed. I had a show, a concert that they paid me for. They would have sued me. But one of my biggest disappointments in life, in history, was not coming to the Buju concert last year that you did in the stadium in Jamaica. Like, I believe me, Buju, I suffered that day. I said, man, I got to go to my concert because if I cancel and say I'm sick or something, they're going to see me on stage with Buju in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Tell me about that night.
I know, Joey, and I totally understand because when we have commitment, we have to fulfill them. That's the nature of the business we are in. So I totally understand. But a day is going to come when I shall grace the soil of the United States again. And you won't be able to miss that one.
Oh, man. I'm right with you. And, Buju, tell me what that concert was like. They said nobody ever filled up that stadium but Bob Marley and Buju Banton.
That concert was amazing, Joe. It was my first time home after being in that federally funded gated community for 10 years. Free from captivity, the love of my people, the love of the masses from the Caribbean, the love of my fans from the America, the love of my fans in Canada, London, Africa, and all over the world where they may have come from. It was a great joy to see them here in Jamaica. We had such a joy. Being on the stage, there's only one word to describe entering the stage and performing. Euphoric. It was amazing. Amazing.
Euphoric.
Remember.
I mean, I was so sad I missed it. And I want it so bad. You know, Butcher, you still do the thing with your knees all the way in the air when you perform?
Yeah, man. We still have to keep fit. Because, you know, I don't like... God forbid, I don't want to ever be a day come when I'm on the stage and I'm just this boring guy walking around. I want to be able to entertain the masses, you know what I mean? I'm like a guy that's like in pure trouble.
I would break a knee or die if I did the knees.
You see this guy giving me pure trouble, Joey. Yeah.
I would die if I tried the knee thing that you do up in the air like that.
Yeah. Well, you know, working out important, you know, because I see you working out and Khaled working out and everybody getting in shape. That is great. Yes, it's the fittest of the fittest will survive.
Buju, I just worked out right now. I got pains.
Yeah, you will have some pain, but once you heal, just go back again. Couple of days, you'll be great.
That's right. And Buju, let me ask you something. Who inspired you? Who is
a lot of people inspire me, Joey. Life, nature, animals, people, artists.
Early.
Well, when it comes to inspiration from artists, I listen to various people. You know what I mean? But I don't seek inspiration from man. We seek inspiration from the Almighty. You know what I mean? So we listen to other people's work because it's always good to listen to other people's work. But I don't seek man to inspire me. Man cannot inspire me at all. Right, Joey?
That's right.
Yeah.
But you remember years ago, I used to walk the streets of Harlem with you and a Rasta. You introduced me to Big Youth. Remember Big Youth?
Of course.
With the
Big Youth from the 70s. Yes, man.
You say he was the first Rasta.
One of the first Rastas.
From the Bacawal,
Trenchtown area, this one. Matches Lane and them areas there. Yes.
You don't know who I know, Jamaica.
Yeah,
I
man.
know Big Youth.
They know Big Youth. Tell them.
Man.
I pray
hey. Remember Big Youth? We walk down the block, the men go like this. Everybody, yo, Big Youth.
Yes, I am.
Rasta.
Yes.
With the dreads to the ground.
Yes, I am. You remember the memories as good as yesterday?
Yo, Buju, let me tell you a story, right? Funny story, right?
Yeah.
All my life, I walk this path through my neighborhood, and I see guys with dreads.
Yes.
Right? Playing dominoes. And I always thought they was Jamaican, they was Rasta. And one day I pull up with you, and I pull up on them, I say, yo, Rasta. They all look, I got buju. And they acted like, and you said, come on, Joey, this man is not the real Rasta.
We're too unassuming, too simple. Yeah, it's just it is. But, you know, it's all good, though. It's just love, you know?
Let me tell you something, yo, Buju. I heard the big tune. The big tune. First of all, your catalog is too big. DJ Khaled House, all we play 24 hours a day is Buju Banton. That's it. Nothing else. You can ask but a few coats.
Yes.
And it's just so much of the catalog that I don't think nobody can clash with Buju. Like when you see this versus thing, you see BD Bud and the Warlord. I mean, Buju, nobody can clash with Buju, huh?
I don't look at things like that. I don't come to stir a pot of clash and violence and further feed that negative energy. I'm glad, I'm so happy that the brothers have a chance to do that without going down a road where we are here saying that, you know, this and that and they're fighting. But the unity is great, and that's what we want to promote. I don't see myself clashing with no one. I'm clash with me and my girl.
Yo, Buju, you see the police come in the middle of the clash.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this is international. You don't want to be the one to stop the international.
But it was beautiful, and it was good for our industry to see the brothers out there and all the people gather to support them. But I'm just happy, like I said, that it didn't break down into a situation where it devolves into disrespect, you know? Because we don't want that. We just want it real. So I like a good clash. I always enjoy one. From the days of Papa San, Lieutenant Stitchy. But, you know what I mean? Sometimes guys tend to miss it and take it a bit too far. So I just stay away from them things then.
I see when the cop comes, Sharon Burke walk back there. Sharon Burke, my girl, fully loaded. Sharon Burke.
Well, I wasn't there at that time. I think I've exited the room. Way before that.
Yo, Buju, let me tell you something. You get back, you do this album. I know there was pressure for you to do gimmick songs or, you know, like, hey, do this with this. And I listened to your album.
Where was the pressure coming from? I don't recall that.
You know
I do not recall. Listen. What you call pressure, I call the nice of the market, and people were accustomed to having things their way. I don't come to please people by giving them what they're accustomed to and what they used to be getting. Because if what they've been getting all along was any good, you know what I mean, I would have seen a start change. So we don't come for conform. You know what I mean? So no guy can pressure me where my music is concerned. We don't follow, we teach, we lead. So once gonna want you have to understand that everything is a process. You couldn't just jump out of captivity and start sing about ladies and just jump into a trend like a mindless automaton, you know. So the way it unfolded was the way it should have unfolded, and the way it is going is the way Jah intended it to go. And we just continue the path and do give thanks. We don't question it. We just humble ourselves and continue to do the work because the work is bigger than us, you know. You know, I was never a hype man. I don't deal with hype. The nice of the market is good, but it never normally appealed to me. I prefer the receipts.
Buju, this album is amazing. And I listened to it. And I said, Buju did what he wanted to do. And this sounds like a Buju album. And I gotta go back, Buju, to Buried Alive.
Yes.
This song's gonna be a big tune. Forever.
That song, you know, most of us, if we wish to speak the truth, we feel some farmer, we can identify with this song in some way. After being where we were for almost 4 months, unable to do anything, our lives put on hold. We are not defunct in any way. We can do things. We have good limbs. Our minds still work. But a lot of us has been placed out of a job, buried alive.
Buried Alive. That's a powerful song.
I'm still breathing. Never forget.
Let me ask you a question, Butcher.
Yeah.
Because I know my pops was bad, but you my brother and I get away with it. But a lot of artists come rob and steal from Jamaica and from the culture. Mm-hmm. And after they make their hit records, they forget the culture.
Yeah, well, that's why I no matter what, Joey, you and DJ Khaled, enough respect goes out. We have encountered many culture vultures who come and just want to associate and want to assimilate because they figure that this is going to bring the Caribbean community and bring whatever community closer. But if with those negative mindset, no wonder the music never reach anywhere because that's not, you're trying to use us to go forward, but you don't really care about us and our music. So we cannot wait on anyone to do for us. We have to do it on our own and promote our music and get our music globally. And whoever wants to be a part of our music is with caution. So our music must be gaining something from it this time around. Not just no sing a song with this guy and you find yourself on 1,000,001 collaboration and none of them don't really make sense. And you don't really better laugh neither. Because, you know what I mean? It's trash. So we want meaningful work that can really propel the music and propel the culture. That means, like back in the 90s when you have major record companies interested in signing Jamaican acts, and that was a trend and our music was being heard and being played. We'd like to bring back some semblance of that and greater. But we're not going to settle. You know what I mean? 400 years. It's done.
You know, reggaeton music emerged from reggae.
Yeah, and that is why sometimes you hear me vent, because the reggaeton brothers do not even pay homage to the source. You know what I mean? And they'll take everything and act like, like they're trying to rewrite history. Well, go ahead and take what you want to take because Rasta got soul.
There's a reggaeton artist I had him here last week. His name is Faruko. He bigs up the reggae movement like crazy.
Tell Faruko don't want no more big up. Reggae music has been big by itself. Come check we are Jamaica and do some collaboration, meaningful, and carry some of the bridges them to Jamaica to see the culture. Walk in Trench Town. Walk down into where the music was made, so you can feel and see that you're not really paying back to the culture. This culture has been so great and good and kind to you. You not even visit the genesis of it. You never even come to the island or spend a week down here to see what Jamaica is like. Walk around Kingston and feel what where you get this reggaeton from. But I side coming from in the earlies from this took Little Lenny, Pum Pum Nani Nani. El General did that. And after that,
boom, boom,
yeah, we just start here. But we appreciate it because we see it as an expansion of what we were doing. So we embrace them with the mindset that would reciprocate. It never happened.
It soon come.
We don't like soon come. We don't deal with soon come. I better them go on. Because we're good enough. Let me tell you, this is reggae music, This is the music that receives the most fight over the world. Am I lying? Reggae music receives the most oppression, and it's the most suppressed music. But yet the people them find a way to find it because of the music that God love. Remember me telling you that. Angels dance to this.
That is a fact. That is a fact. When I'm looking at you, I'm thinking Bobby Condas and Java coming from New York. These guys, they DJ 20-something years on the radio playing reggae music.
Yes.
I gotta pick these guys up.
Remember when we used to chill with Big Pun and play a video game back in the early 90s? Jabba was just a little boy running up and down in your yard.
trying to get on, man. And
yeah, but God is good and He's there, and Bobby is there, Bobby Candles and Pat McKay. You know, these brothers and sisters have been avid supporters of the music. You know that too. You know what I mean? Squeeze likewise up there in the Boogie Down Bronx. And a whole lot of brethrens, but I haven't seen them in a long while. Some have passed on, made a transition and journey in peace. You know, and some of them are still around. I want to send them love. Yes.
That's right. They love you too, Buju. They love you so much.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you, you always used to tell me, eat yellow fish, Joe. Stay healthy, eat fish, Joe.
Yeah.
And you used to hang out with Fat Joe and Big Pun.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But listen, Joe, I'm proud of you, man. You've lost a lot of that. And I'm proud of you because you know what? Take your number one and you'll be fine. You know? The greatest thing we have besides our mind is our health. You know what I mean? Health is everything, right, bro.
Buju, let me ask you something. Educate me, right? So when I listen to reggae and I go back to the origins and all this, there's these Chinese DJs, Jamaican Chinese. I never understood how that came about. I think it's the Chins.
We have various nationalities in Jamaica. What one must understand is that Jamaica was formerly in a colony, you know, with a lot of people. And at one point, we had Chinese coming here and Chinese living here. Now, I come back from my captivity, I said that Chinese here. And a lot of people live here. You know, we never had a problem or issue with any other nationality per se. But I mean, like, just like in all other societies, things will and things do happen, but nothing, you know what I mean? So the culture is embraced by a lot of people. Ricky General was a Chinese DJ, half Chinese DJ, you know what I mean? And a couple more, you know what I mean? A Jamaica same way, out of many one people.
You know, you talk about buried alive. When I was scared to fly.
Easy.
When I was scared to fly, I remember I fly to Jamaica. It was probably like the second or third flight I ever took. And I remember when I opened the plane, I went into private, and I heard the guys talking Jamaican. I said, "You talking Jamaican? We in Jamaica."
What, were you knocked out the entire flight?
No, it was from Miami to there, short. But
yeah,
I never
only
fly
15 minutes.
I never fly before, so I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, but listen up, that experience, you have to encourage most of the brothers because while I journeyed, I realized that was an issue. Most of the brothers don't even own a passport. So you have to encourage the brother them that when a man travel, a man become more exposed. A man learn more. If you don't travel, you figure the world revolve around where you live. You know what I mean? You have to go and see other cultures and expose yourself so you can be a more rounded individual. Right?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir. Buju, I saw you you come home, I seen you in the airport. They put you on the airport on Instagram. Yeah. And I'm like, Buju's home, Buju's home. What was that flight like going into Jamaica when you look out the window and you see your country?
But actually, it wasn't my first time sitting on a plane, but it was a long time since I've been.
Of course. Yeah. Yo, Buju is your first.
So, but you know, I was in a different mindset. I was in a different state of mind. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the fanfare mood or, you know, I was just in a different frame of mind, you know? Relax, boy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I know. When I sat on the plane, I greet my fellow Jamaicans, them, but I went inside of my head, you know, and they understood, and they gave me that a space there on the plane. It wasn't no fanfare and hoopla, you know, everybody was quite understanding and to live. God is good.
God is great. Yeah. And Khaled was telling me, man, Buju went to the mountains. He went to
his foundation is in the whole of mountains, you know. And where I was in Babylon, there was none. So when we come forward, we have to go up to the mountains, yes, because the mountains have a special power. And we who know that, because it is written, his foundation is in the whole of mountains. And the Lord loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwelling places of Jacob. Glorious things have been spoken of thee, O city of Jah. And I make mention of Rahab and Babylon to all those Babylonians who know I and know what they try to do to I. So yes, I have to go to the mountains. And the Lord hear our prayer. The prayer of the simple will not be disregarded in this time, you know. Worse, when the Lord buckle up your tears, yes, and bind it up. So the seeds of wickedness and the sons and daughters of Cain, be he one and mark ye your bulwarks.
Budget. I was so proud. I had a concert in Disneyland.
Yeah.
I had a concert in Disneyland.
Yeah.
In Orlando. And I bring you with me.
Yeah.
And I perform, and I'm thinking I'm going to get big money because Disney booked me, this. And you tell me in my ear, you say, Joe, Disneyland is an illusion.
Hey, you never forget nothing?
Nothing. Budget.
No, Joey, no. Oh, you remember that, man?
I said, Budget. He said,
how do you remember that, man?
An illusion.
Listen, we went into the heart of Rome, among these Romans, and we saw everything upside. We saw even an upside down building.
That's right.
So,
and the title of this album, Buju,
Upside Down.
You came up with this before.
Yes.
It was upside down.
Yeah. Inspiration. We humble ourselves and we just try to be kind to ourselves, and to the masses, because we people need strength and guidance and hope and peace in the heart right now. We don't want to fan a flame. That's not my job. You understand? Because half of the people don't even know what they're fighting for. So we don't want to fan no flame. We come from Jamaica and we know struggles and real bloodshed, where real people cry and people lose their life. We don't want that, and that we want to see. We want to see people rise up and achieve prosperity and growth and development. You know what I mean? Yeah, not death and murder and funeral. That's not it.
That's right, Buju. And as long as I know you, I hang out with you. Destiny, right?
Who?
Destiny.
That used to be Joey Crack's song. That green
Destiny.
Lasting destiny up and down, man, acting like we're crazy.
It's like a buried alive is like a destiny. It's like forever.
Yeah, Joe, we want to make music that stays with the people. We want to make music to help my people from all walks of life. To uplift them, to give them hope no matter what they're going through, to strengthen you, to make you feel happy, to make you remember your loved one, to make you think about things that you don't want to think about, but good things. There's so much things going on out here. The people are under pressure. I don't want to add to it at all. That's not my job. My job is to soothe them. And I'm trying. Upside Down 2020. 20 tracks. You might not like this one. You might like that one. Please send your feedback. They're all welcome.
Upside Down 2020, the hottest reggae album in the world. We knew it was going to happen. Butcher, sometimes people, they don't make album in a long time and they miss a step. They're not on the beat. It's not really hot. Butcher Banton come back, brand new artists. The melodies, the message. This album, I couldn't wait to get this album.
Thank you, Joey.
I got
that means a lot, bro.
Midnight soon as it came out, I said, I had to get it, and I had to hear where buju was at. And I was just amazed, and I'm glad that the people, they eating it up.
There are more things happening in our... CR trying to smash, right? That's there too. But we also want to bring a level of awareness. The world is changing. We cannot go to every single individual's house and let them know the world is changing. But I'm sure if we make a song telling our brothers who somehow are disconnected from the reality that the world is changing, chances are they might hear.
Yeah, because you went away, you come back, there's stuff like this. You could talk to people, see their face.
Yeah.
It's so much technology, and these people are an illusion. These people live life based off of social media and what people likes and how many followers. And when you get home, you look at this. Did you say to yourself, this is where life is going?
No, well, most didn't pay attention. I know you're caught up in the matrix and you're so deep. But my thing is this, all these things and all these witty inventions can be used for good. Because here we are now using it positively. We're not wilding out and making fools of ourselves. We're trying to uplift the race. You're trying to talk to your people, and I'm sure from my people and our people of other nationality are on the platform right now, and we're having a adult conversation which is quite sensible and can be understood by even the baby and suckling without even acting a fool. So we can use the platform sensibly and move the needle and move our people consciously now with these kind of platforms that I am discovering. What I see is that soon and very soon, the gatekeepers will have a gate, but they won't have anyone to let in because we won't need them. You won't need most of these big people that try to tell the life on news and all this. Most of these news media, what do we need them for? If we can talk among ourselves, then ultimately there will be other news channel and alternative news ready and able and willing to give us truth instead of trying to play mind games with the masses like they've been doing for centuries. So these platforms are good to exchange clear and honest ideas.
That's what we do here in the Fat Joe Show. We talk the real, Butcher. Every night we talk the truth, we talk the real.
Yeah, because we have to. It's a necessity.
We have to talk the truth. Have you been watching, Butcher, what's going on with George Floyd and everything in America with the police and racial discrimination?
You know, what happened to George Floyd did not happen in a nutshell. It's all across the world. You know what I mean? And everyone's side. My thing is, it shows to me not only a blatant disregard for human life, but you're sending a clear message that you are nothing. Because you take your hand from your hip and you put it on a van, then you take it off and you put it back on your hip in such a style and such a... It's like you're saying, so what? I'm doing this. So what do you want to do about it? No. This is what we're doing about it. We're making our voice heard.
Yeah. I
think people sometimes, in attempting to make their voice heard, do more damage to the movement and to a movement than achieving your stated goals, you know? So you have to stay on message and remember that at the end of the day, we as a people have gone through enough. Joey, you know we were in a gated community, right? We were neighbors, yet we couldn't speak. And there are countless brothers we left behind. You understand? Mm-hmm. Some of them are there for marijuana 15 years, 25 years, 30 years. And even though I was in prison with them, it hurts me to look at the television every day and see who's benefiting from the proliferation of marijuana and the wide scale money that is being made from it when I look around and see a guy sitting next beside me 25 years, for marijuana. 15 years for marijuana. You understand? And this hypocrisy continues in the United States of America. And the guys who are supposed to attack and say something, them silent. Now you want to turn a finger and point a finger at the white man when we're not speaking up for what we want and our own. We are quick to kill each other and destroy each other. But we're slow in coming together to be united. We must not take a riot to unite us. We should have long been united along greater rascal cause. You understand? Because in this riot, you no forget hurt. Many more are going to suffer, many more are going to die. Right? But look how long Rastafari talk to in America. Some are want to cuss, some are want to ridicule. We've been telling you to eat right for centuries and cuss for your mock we. No, you're eating like we are and you're crying, oh, it's expensive. We've been eating like this for years because we try to eat the right way. And we've been to show you, leave Babylon food, leave Babylon alone in a certain things. But you ridicule we. When you tell you, say, listen, you don't listen. So just like a child ever face the consequence some of the time, until the people bring them to the edge of the precipice to them to say, if them don't make a great decision, they're going to drop over and broke their neck. You're not going to see no change. Sad to say, but you want truth? When you hear truth, you run and embrace it like truth run unto God and embrace God naked, not to man. So we have a lot of work to do. You can't compartmentalize this issue and act like so well then. Next week gonna come and it's kumbaya again. We see, you know what I mean? So if you don't have a clear mandate and a clear purpose, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And wanton destruction. We don't want that because you see, whenever the destruction takes place, remember, it takes place in most of our communities. And you're gonna look out of your eyes and see Wall Street fix, Fifth Avenue fix, Rodeo Drive fix, and you're gonna still live in that broken down shack that you and your friends destroy. They weren't giving us nothing. They weren't giving you nothing from day one, and now it's day two. You think you're gonna be a priority? So you have to start and talk meaningful for the things that you want, and speak in one accord with one voice, and come together and form a strong plan, a great mandate. Everybody can understand instead of flip flopping all about the place with no clear message and no articulate message. You know what I mean? So until them thing they, you know what I mean? But they can't abuse my people and figure so we're gonna take it forever. And I want to say, as a people, this is not happening only in the Americas, it's happening all over the world. Just that through the advent of smartphone, a lot of people were able to capture what happened in the Americas, which was a terrible, 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 terrible thing that boy they do. Now, if you go to England, the same thing exists. They don't have no respect for we as a people. You know what I mean? Two different standards. The policeman stamp, we come out of our car, you have to stop in front. Evening, sir. May I see your license and registration, please? And so these things and all these things, you have to look at them. Not only in the Americas, in the Caribbean too, we're all through the Caribbean, everywhere. You know what I mean? We need reforms, and we are black people right now. We're rise up in it. We're dealing with black excellence. We have some great black entrepreneurs, black inventors, black intellectuals abound. Yeah? We're not going to dumb down ourselves and act like we're stupid and act like so we don't know what we want in this dispensation. If the gates are open, we're going to march right in and make our demand and make ourselves heard clearly. You understand me? So now, am I position that? What is yours?
Butch, I agree with you 1,000,000%. And I tell the people, today I spoke to a class who graduated from the Bronx, Jane Addams High School, but there's another name, what's it called? The New Visions Charter. And so they asked me to give a speech to the kids, and I said, you know what? This ain't a speech, this is a conversation.
Of course.
And I know many of them grew up in the projects, grew up on welfare. Mother, father was on drugs. Single parent homes. But they have to know this is not their destiny. Their destiny is they can achieve whatever they want if they fight for it. And they work hard for it. And I meant that with all my heart because the future has to change.
We have a very important role to play. And you know as well as I do what went on in the music industry. Because the music industry, predominantly, consciousness wasn't being given to the masses. If you wasn't singing about selling drugs or shooting down somebody as a gangster rapper, you didn't even have a chance. So the youth gravitated towards that. And what exploded was the criminal population because in reality, the culture helped to drive the young youths them there. So we have to change all that. Back in the time when I run DMC and certain man do certain song, they fought to rid the culture of that consciousness, only to inject what they wanted to inject to create the downward spiral we are now seeing. But the music have to return to a place where it can uplift, educate, and teach, yet make you feel comforted inside. Yet, like the song I heard you play before we start, you got so well up because you danced with your grandma to the song. That song means a lot to you. You have to go back to make songs that can be time markers and meaningful songs. It's not, listen, it's not the same as before, the times, like I tell you, the world is changing, bro. And the people I'm out there, God bless them so much that He has given me the world in my hands. I literally have the world in my hands. I talk to all kind of people. So you could hear what I say first hand. And no reporter now have to dissect it and edit it and fix it how you want. Just fix it so Buju can appear in a bad light. That's what I'm telling you, good people out there, that you know have the platform to rule your destiny. Use it wisely. You understand? So when we talk and when we come together to talk, we can talk about salient issues affecting us as a race, as a people, as fathers, as musicians, as brothers, as sisters. Yeah? And build ourselves stronger. And I bet you what's going to happen when you start doing that. They're going to change your platform, start censoring more because we are doing what they do not want us to do, using what they give us to dumb us down for something good. So when you think about when I go on without that, Joy Crack, you understand?
I do understand. My brother Buju, I love you. The album is out now. Tell me, before I leave, Buju.
Yeah.
Tell me about DJ Khaled. Your relationship. Right.
If you had come off this interview without mentioning DJ Khaled, we'd have both been dead. Listen.
He's watching. I need to know your brotherhood with Khaled because I know you through
years ago, right? So here's the genesis. So there was a huge hurricane in Miami called Hurricane Andrew, right? I just flew in from Europe. I was with Donovan Germain. I was so tired. So these guys wanted me to help them back the warehouse up. And I found a corner and threw 2 blankets in the corner and went to put some Vicks right here and on my chest. I went to sleep. Hey, in the morning I woke up, half the warehouse was gone. The only place that was safe was where I lay, in that little corner, as the Lord liveth above me. We went on the road now, trying to clear the debris and thing. Bam, run up into Butterfuco, DJ Khaled, Lady Terra, the whole Mix 96 squad.
Mix 96, Lady Terra.
In those days, Daddy Saw was alive because he was also one of the founding members, and it's just an instant click. Khaled now, I started making sure that you understand the Jamaican culture in terms of how we do things, you know what I mean? Came to Jamaica, we hang out, make some dub plates. I'll make sure that, you know what I mean, we keep him on point because he'll make sure he give me the baddest hip-hop rhythm. You know what I mean? I love hip-hop, but I didn't see myself in chancing on the rhythms because my thing was to push reggae dancehall. I think hip-hop had enough support. But anyway, I see it also as a way to bring the hip-hop audience close to Buju. So then, that's what happened. And, you know what I mean? He introduced me to you. You forgot. And then he introduced me to Cool and Dre. We used to be everywhere rolling together. Even when that BMW caught fire in the high 95. But those are the days that you have to, who've been through, and that's my brother, my friend. I'm happy for him because a lot of people see DJ Khaled. That kid never put on. He's real as the day is and real as the night comes. You know what I mean? His jovial self, that's always him. And he tells you how it is like it is. A person like that, can get along forever. Because that's the way I am. You know what I mean? Him love music so much that I knew one day he would become a producer. When Khaled used to play the music in Fully Loaded used to look forward for Khaled coming to Jamaica. Because he used to play with the two turntables and scratch different. Him doing thing and his dub different. So Bounty Killer, Buju, Sizzler, everybody will look forward for supporting him, it's a good thing because now that he's made a mark for himself and a name for himself, he has never turned his back on us. If he's doing a project and he can't have a Jamaican on it, I think that nigga is going to make one.
This guy,
so
to me,
that's your brother, Arabian brother, So big respect to all my Palestinian friends. I hope your land don't get annexed. You know what I mean? And I hope you get some semblance of your dignity and your autonomy as a nation of people back. Because I can't believe that in the year 2020 we still have apartheid and everybody act like it's okay. So I want to say big up all the Palestinians, DJ Khaled families. Enough love.
Treese is on the check-in. Shout out to D the Weatherman making this happen. Buju, I love you, my brother.
Hey,
we forever.
Family, man, and don't drink no more of those things behind you. Peace out. To all the massive out there in Gram World. Listen, to all the massive out there in Gram World, yeah, keep it real, okay? With Gramming and Gram World, okay? Only truth. Love.
Love you, my brother.
Bye-bye with you.